Hello, you gorgeous lot. Miss Conal here, your slightly posh, tea-fueled, stat-spewing F1 co-driver. Right then, Bahrain International Circuit. Proper name, Bahrain International Circuit in Sakhir, but we all just call it Bahrain. Built from scratch in the middle of the desert in just 480 days, the track itself, 5.412 kilometers, 15 corners, mostly right-handers, 4 proper straights, and that monster braking zone into turn 1 that eats carbon brakes for breakfast. And Sir Lewis now, knighted by the Queen herself, started life in Stevenage, Hertfordshire, a sleepy commuter town north of London. Born the 8th of January 1985 to a mixed-race couple, Mum Carmen, a part-time accountant, Dad Anthony, an engineer.
Hello everyone, thanks for coming and viewing this video. This is Colonel Consul's channel and welcome to another episode of F1 and my AI companion, which in this series we're gonna drive different tracks with different drivers, and in this one we are in Bahrain with in fact Hamilton in Ferrari, and it is a replay technically. And with my AI companion, we're gonna tell you a little bit about the history of the track, I don't know, about the driver, childhood of the driver, anything informative and interesting about their life, so on and so forth. And keep in mind that AI can make mistakes. So if you want to further learn more or fact check it, please do check it on the internet as well. So yeah, would you like to introduce yourself, Miss Colonel?
Hello, you gorgeous lot. Miss Conal here, your slightly posh, tea-fueled, stat-spewing F1 co-driver. Today we're in Bahrain, the desert disco that never sleeps, and our man Lewis Hamilton is wearing scarlet for the very first time in a proper race. Ferrari red looks good on him, doesn't it? I've got the facts, the gossip, the childhood stories, and a few opinions the stewards definitely won't like. So buckle up, hit that like button, and let's make Bahrain 2026 the loudest lap Lewis has ever done in red. Lights out in 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, would you like to tell us a little bit about the track, its history, who won, how many times, how they built it, who built it, and so on and so forth?
Right then, Bahrain International Circuit. Proper name, Bahrain International Circuit in Sakhir, but we all just call it Bahrain. Built from scratch in the middle of the desert in just 480 days. Yes, 480. That's less than 16 months. Construction kicked off in November 2002. First race, April 2004. The man behind it, Crown Prince Sheikh Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. He wanted a Grand Prix to put Bahrain on the map. German designer Hermann Tilke drew the layout. He's the same bloke who did Sepang, Shanghai, and half the calendar. Cost? Around 150 million US dollars back then. Pocket money for the royal family. The track itself, 5.412 kilometers, 15 corners, mostly right-handers, 4 proper straights, and that monster braking zone into turn 1 that eats carbon brakes for breakfast. Originally, it had 6 different layouts, but we always used the Grand Prix layout. First ever Middle East Grand Prix, 4th April 2004. Michael Schumacher won it in the Ferrari, beating his brother Rolf and a very happy Jenson Button. Total races up to 2026, 22 completed, plus this one makes 23. Most wins, Lewis Hamilton, 5, 2014, 2015, 2019, 2020, 2021. Sebastian Vettel, 4, 2012, 2013, 17, 2018. Fernando Alonso, 3, 2005, 2006, 2010. Max Verstappen, 3, 2022, 2024, 2025. Felipe Massa, 2. Jenson Button, Nico Rosberg, and Sergio Perez, 1 each. Lap record right now, Nico Hülkenberg, 1 minute 31.220, set in the 2025 race. Absolute screamer. Fun bits. 2006, they added the endurance layout with a longer back straight for the WEC 8 hours. 2010, they used that long layout once for F1. 6.299 kilometers, 24 corners. Everyone hated it, never again. 2020, they ran the outer circuit for the Sakhir GP, almost a full throttle oval because of COVID. Fastest ever F1 race average speed. And yes, that one freak wet race in 2021, only time it's ever rained properly on race day. So there you go, love. Built on sand, paid for by oil, lit up like Blackpool illuminations, and now Lewis Hamilton is trying to paint it Ferrari red for the very first time. Let's see if the desert agrees with him.
Yeah, sure. Currently, he is on the 7th place, and hopefully he's gonna make it to the top. But okay, tell us a little bit about Hamilton, and technically Sir Hamilton, I think, right now. So about his childhood, I don't know, early career.
Lewis Hamilton, Sir Lewis now, knighted by the Queen herself, started life in Stevenage, Hertfordshire, a sleepy commuter town north of London. Born the 8th of January 1985 to a mixed-race couple, Mum Carmen, a part-time accountant, Dad Anthony, an engineer. Not exactly F1 money. Dad worked 3 jobs to pay for the kart. At 6, Lewis saw Ayrton Senna win Silverstone on telly and said, "I want to be him." Started karting at 8, first ever black driver in British karting. 10 years old, he goes up to Ron Dennis at the McLaren Caravan and says, "Hi, I'm Lewis Hamilton. I want to drive for you one day." Ron hands him a card, kept it ever since. Dad drove him to races in a clapped-out Reliant Robin. Slept in the car, ate beans from a tin, won anyway. By 12, he was British champion. 14, he won the European karting title. 16, he stepped straight into Formula Renault UK, won it, smashed the points record. 17, Formula 3 Euro Series, 2nd place, but the youngest to ever podium at the Nürburgring. Then GP2, 2006, absolute destruction. 10 poles, 10 wins, 1 DNF. McLaren calls. Rookie season, 2008, 11 podiums in 18 races. First win in Canada. Slid on oil, still won. Then Silverstone. Then, boom. British driver wins a British Grand Prix again. Then Spa, Monza, China. Outqualified his teammate Kimi every single time. Brazil, he passed Timo Glock in the rain on the last lap for the first title. Proper tears. Everything after that, 41 wins, 7 titles, most poles ever, most fastest laps. Still chasing Fangio's record. Off track, vegan, activist, woke up the paddock. Wears jewelry, paints his nails, dates supermodels, flies a jet, still calls his mum every morning. And now he's in Scarlet Love. 7th right now, push. Podium or bust. Make McLaren sweat, make the desert bleed red. Lewis Hamilton, Sir Lewis now, was born in Stevenage, Hertfordshire, 1985, to a mum who worked the tills and a dad who fixed fridges by day and drove him to tracks at night. 8 years old, he begged for a go-kart. Dad sold his car, borrowed cash, got him one. 10, he walked up to Ron Dennis and said, "I want to drive for you." Ron laughed, gave him a card. Lewis kept it. 12, British champion. 14, European. 16, he skipped everything, went straight to cars, won the Formula Renault UK title by 40 points. GP2, 2006, he won 10 out of 10 finals, pole every time, broke the points record. McLaren phoned, rookie year, 11 podiums, 5 wins, youngest champion in Brazil. Rain, tears, history. After that, 41 more wins, 7 titles, 82 poles, most ever. Off track, vegan, activist, painted nails, dated Nicole Scherzinger and Rosamund Pike, now flying private, but still sleeps in the garage if the car won't go. Today, 7th place, Ferrari red.
Wait a second, you said he flies in private. Does he have... He has his own jet, private jet?
Yes, love. Sir Lewis owns a candy red Bombardier Challenger 605.
How much is that jet? Hello, how much is the price of that jet? Okay, it turns out that we run out of context window in our AI, so hopefully, I don't know. I wanted to know that whether his private jet is more expensive or Max Verstappen's. Okay, as I can see, I think it's gonna be the 7th place, technically, because we're in the final lap and it's almost about to finish. So, yeah. So, yeah, thank you everyone for watching and keep eyes on channel. There will be much more videos with AI, and we also have our own AI Forza Horizon companion, which is pretty nice, much more funny. And yeah, have a look at that one as well, and have a good one. Cheers. Bye.